the saints is in march time. So we're going to start by clapping a march rhythm. Try this. A clap on the first step followed by 3 steps. And count as we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to sing the song and keep up the claps and steps, and we're going to try and follow the blue notes on the right of the PRG. Ready? Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, I want to be in their number, when the saints go marching in. The first thing I want you to notice is that the note for saints is sung at the beginning of a bar. So the notes before it have to start at the end of the previous bar. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Try playing the blue notes on the PRG with your right hand. You may want to count yourself like 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the saints. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the saints. So that saints lands on the first beat of the bar, the big beat of the drum. Those red columns are chords to be played with the left hand. You need to spread your fingers to play all these notes at the same time. The first chord is played on the same beat as saints. It lasts almost a whole bar of 4 beats. I'm going to sing the song and just play the left hand. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, I want to be in their number, when the saints go marching in. Notice that I don't take my hands away from the keys completely to play a new chord shape, but try and keep my fingers on the keys which don't have to change. Now you try to do what I just did. Sing the song and play the chords in the left hand. Once you've got the shape of those chords in your head, try to play both hands at once. You may want to go quite slowly at first. Well done. You have learned the shape of some chords you will use many times again for other songs. Let's see how we made these chords. This first chord has a C in the chord columns, so that means C major. Look at the notes you used for this chord: E, G and C. These 3 notes all hold important positions in the scale of C. Let's go to the glossary to find out more about these positions. Here we see the notes of the scale of C are numbered. I'm going to look for the position of these notes E, G and C. So, 1, 3 and 5. The last note's not 8, by the way, as the scale starts again for the next octave. So the note of the chord are the 3rd and 5th notes and the start or root note of the scale of C. This chord with 3rd and 5th notes is called C major. We actually played the top C, but we also played the bottom instead of the top. Actually, we could also play the notes G, C, E and be playing the same chord of C major. This variation in the order of the notes of a chord is called an inversion. And the notes are the same, just in different order. You'll find that using an inversion of a chord makes it easier to play without moving your fingers so much. So far. Right, back to the PRG of the Saints. The second chord in the tune at the beginning of bar 5 is D, G and B, the chord of G major. Let's look that one up in the glossary as well. So, here are the 8 notes of the scale of G major. The D, G and B are the 5th, 1st and 3rd notes of the scale. So the chord of G major is made up of notes in the same position in the scale as we found for C major. That is the root, G, and the 3rd and 5th notes of the scale, B and D. Although, as you see, we've played an inversion D, G, B, as we can keep one finger over the G as it's part of the C chord. And now, the last chord of this song. This one here is the chord of F major. Let's look that one up. Can you guess what we shall find? Yes, sure enough. F major is made of the root and the 3rd and the 5th notes of the scale. This is really useful stuff you've just learned. A major chord, any major chord, is made of the root and the 3rd and 5th notes of the scale. Now, one more thing to learn from this song, and then we can move on. We used 3 chords, C, F and G. These 3 chords, C, F and G, are very common when choosing harmony for a song if it's played using the scale of C, or in short, the key of C. It's worth practicing these chords because you'll be using them again and again. Here's where it all comes together. This pattern of 3 chords occur in all keys, not just C. So, whatever key the song is using, the harmony will almost always be made of chords 1, 4 and 5. Songs based on the chords 1, 4, 5 are called 3-chord songs, and there are literally thousands of them. If you're ready to move on to the next song, Strawberry Fair, I'll talk about it after you've played it.